Hello everyone, this is Andie-Gurumi and this is part 2 to my Pokemon inspired Gastly. Please check part 1 if you want to know how to start this project. We'll be starting at the beginning of round 16.
Round 16, and this round will be another decrease round. I'll get rid of that little bit of white there. So this is a decrease round, and what we'll be doing is a single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then the 4th stitch and the 5th stitch will be coming together to make 1 stitch. So that will be your invisible decrease there. So single crochet, and then another one, and another one. Okay, so, and again you only go into the back loop of the stitch, yarn over, pull through, leave it there, and then go into the back loop of the next stitch, yarn over, pull through with 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3, and you just keep doing this all the way around for this round. So single crochet, single crochet, and single crochet, and back loop, yarn over, pull through, back loop, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3, like so. So what you'll be doing is repeating this all the way around this round, and I'll meet you near the end. Okay, so I'll do the last bit with you. So as we've been doing, 1, 1, 1, and then into the back loop. Oh, try that again. Doesn't want to do that. Come on, there you go. Into the back loop and into the back loop of the next stitch. Then yarn over and pull through all 3. So this, oh, I'll pull that out. That's how your work should be looking at the end of round 16, like so. Okay, so we'll be moving on to round 17. Right, round 17 will be just a nice easy round, and that is placing 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around for this round. So I'll be meeting you at the end of this round. I'll be putting 1 single crochet in each stitch. Okay, so this is how your work should be looking like at the end of round 17. So you were just putting 1 single crochet in each stitch. Right, so we'll be moving on to round 18. Okay, so in this round we will be doing a decrease round again, and we'll be doing a single crochet, then a single crochet in the next stitch, then we'll be doing the invisible decrease in the next 2 stitches. So that is 1, 2, and then back loop, and the other back loop, like we've been doing with 3, then yarn over and pull through all 3, and you'll be doing this all the way around. So 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and back loop and back loop and pull through like so. So you'll be doing this all the way around, so single crochet, invisible decrease all the way around this round. Okay, so I'll be doing the last part with you. So I've got 4 stitches left, so that is single crochet, and invisible decrease. Trying to find the back loop for that one. There it is. And then pull through all 3. Okay, so at the end of this round you should have 24 stitches. And just sort out my work a little bit. So we're just closing up our work really. So this is how your work should be looking at the end of round 18. So we'll be moving on to round 19. Okay, so in round 19 we will be just placing 1 single crochet in each stitch. So as we've been doing for multiple rounds, just place 1 single crochet in each stitch and I'll meet you near the end. Okay, so this is how my work is looking like at the end of round 19. So we're just closing it up now. So we're just about to move on to round 20. So you would just place in 1 single crochet in each. So at the end of this round you should still have 24 stitches. Okay, so we're just moving on to round 20, and this is a decrease round again, and after this we'll be stuffing your work. So in this decrease round we will be doing a single crochet in your first stitch, and then straight into your decrease. So it starts getting a bit more fiddly once you start closing up your work. So into the back loop, into the next back loop of the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, then single crochet in the next stitch and invisible decrease in the next 2 stitches, making them into 1 stitch, and pull through. So we'll be doing this all the way around, so 1 single crochet and then your decrease. Like so. So you just keep doing that all the way around and I'll meet you near the end. Okay, so this is my work at the end of round 20. So you should have 16 stitches at the end of this round, and what we're going to do now is stuff your work. Okay then, so here's my toy stuffing and I've got a bit more behind me. So try and just get your loop as big as possible so it's easier to pull back out. And I'll remove my stitch marker as well because I'll just know that's first stitch. Okay, so get your stuffing and put it in. And it's up to you how firm you want your body. You don't want to go in there. So it's entirely up to you how much you use. Try and get it all the way in. Now it looks more like a ball. So that's his body for Gastly. Okay, like I said, the loop does go walking, so try and get it out. There. No, it's a bit more than there. There we go. Okay, I think I'll leave it at that, and when it's just very small I could always add a bit more stuffing. So okay, so I'll leave it at that for now. Okay, so this is the end of round 20 and we'll be moving on to round 21. Okay then, so we are starting round 21, and what we'll be doing is placing one single crochet in each stitch. So it's a bit more harder once you've got stuffing. So how I do is I just hold my work and I just insert my hook through the stitch and kind of pull with this finger, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through. So it is a bit more fiddly once you've stuffed your work. Okay, so I thought I'd just show you how I do my stuffing. Try and stuff your stuffing as much as possible so it doesn't get tangled in your stitches. So go into your next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over. There you go. So you just keep doing this all the way around. Just try and find a way that you're comfortable doing, and I thought I'd just show you how I do it, just in case it helps you. Okay, so I'll be just doing my single crochets in each stitch like so, and I'll meet you near the end. Okay, so this is how my work is looking at the end of round 21. So you should still have 16 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so we're just about to start round 22. Okay, so round 22. What we'll be doing is doing a decrease in every stitch, so we're going to be making the 16 into 8 at the end of this round. And I would say if you do want to stuff your work a little bit more, please do so, but I think I'm quite happy with how mine is. So as we've been doing, back loop only, yarn over, pull through, and go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and pull through all 3. If mine wants to. Try again. So back loop. Yeah, it does get a bit fiddly near the end. And there we go. Try and save it. Come on. There you go. Okay, stitch. Okay, so you do this in every single one now. Just decrease each stitch, well, 2 stitches into 1, all the way around now. Like so. Just try and remember to go into the back loop. It just makes the holes look better with the invisible decrease. Okay, and you just keep going round, all the way around. Oh, okay, I have to do that again. Okay, so just remembering to insert your hook only in the back loops of your stitch. Okay, so my last 2 stitches here. I know it's quite hard to see using black yarn. So that's one, and my last one, like so. Yarn over and pull through. So at the end of this round, you should have 8 stitches. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's very closed up now. So I'll just remove this stitch mark so you can see. So your work should be looking very similar. And I'll try and shine. There you go. So 8 stitches at the end of this round. And that's the end of round 22. Okay, so round 23, we will be closing this even further by doing a single crochet in each, or it's entirely up to you. If you think your hole is closed enough, we could always just move on to the sealing up, because personally I think quite small here. So if your hole's a bit bigger, I would say do a single crochet in each stitch, just to close up a little bit more, and then meet me back and we will continue with the sewing up part. So like I said, round 23, if your hole is a bit bigger, do a single crochet in each stitch and then meet me back here. So just pause the video, do that, and then meet me back. Okay, so what we're going to do now, because I think that will just seal up nicely once we do this sewing up part. So I've got my scissors and my needle. Okay, so what we're going to do now is get your hook, and we're going to just seal this up and leave a long tail. Get scissors, and no, I don't need that much of a tail, but there. Okay, so here's my work. Okay, so what we're going to do is chain 1 and pull your yarn all the way through and seal it up like so. Okay, so now you get your needle, your tapestry needle, yarning needle, insert your yarn like so, and what we're going to be doing is sewing into the front loops of the stitches, or you can just go into each stitch, because I think it will just seal up nicely if it looks similar to mine. So all you need to do is insert your needle into your first one, and you can try and find your, actually no, it's not the front loop, it's the back loop, sorry about that. So you just pull it through and go into your next stitch in the back loop, because the front loop is quite tucked in now, so just go into the back loop and pull your yarn through, then the third one, and you just keep doing this all the way around into your 8 stitches. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 stitches, like so. Okay, as you can see, it's already started closing it up. There we go. So now all you need to do is just pull your working yarn like that, and now it is completely sealed up, like so. And all you need to do now, pull your yarn tight like so, and then what we're going to be doing is weaving your tail through. So just make sure you pull it really tight, and then we just weave through the body. So you just go in and out, and try not to pull up the stuffing through your work, especially when we're working with black yarn. Like so, and then you just go into a different direction. Try not to get the stuffing as well. Okay. So you keep going around until you're happy that your work won't come undone. I'll do it one more time, and I'll go in this direction. And there. And then get your scissors and cut. Like so. And then you just squeeze the work and your tail will just pop into your work. Like so. And then with this tail, just do the same. Get your needle, and I just fold the tail in half, and then it's easier just to pull it through. Make sure that's pulled tight to just make sure there's no hole at the top of your work. And again, try not to bring up the stuffing. So you cut that down, give it a bit of a squeeze, completely cut there. Then give your body a bit of a squeeze and tidy up, like so. So that's how your work should look. And this is Gastly's body, and we'll be moving on to his like wisp. Okay, so that's the end of the body. Okay, so we'll be starting Gastly's like aura or wisp, the purple like haze around his body. So how we're going to be doing this is, I've got my purple yarn, make your slip knot whichever way you're comfortable doing, like so. Get your, well, the same hook, so 3.5, tighten it up, and we will be chaining 121 for this, because we'll be like doing a spiral around his body, so like the hazy wispy aura is around his whole body apart from his face. And what I do, just to make it a bit easier, is I get some more stitch markers, and every 20 I do, I just place a stitch marker just to help me count. So I'll do the first 20 with you, and then I'll meet back with you. So that's your first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then I'll get my stitch marker and mark my 20th stitch just to help me keep track. Okay, so what we'll be doing is 121 because 120 will be the length and then the last one is your turning stitch. So I'll meet you back when you have your 120. Okay then, so this is how my work is looking. This is 121 stitches, and what we will be doing, so this will be row 1, is just doing a single crochet in every single stitch. So I'll just start with you. Okay, so insert your hook and just do a normal single crochet in every single stitch. Like so. So what I'm going to do is I'll do the rest, so it is just one single crochet in every single stitch, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I've reached the end of row 1 and this is how my work looks. So you're just placing one single crochet in every single chain. So you should have 120 single crochets. So that is the end of row 1. Row 2, and how we're starting this is you chain 2 because we will be doing double crochets in every single stitch. So chain 2 to add the height, yarn over, go into your first stitch like you would, pull through, yarn over into the next stitch, and you keep doing this all the way in this row, trying to catch both loops, so front and back. Okay, so I forgot to yarn over there. And yarn over into the next. We'll get there. Oh, it doesn't want to do it. There we go. There. Okay. So all you need to do is place one double crochet in every single stitch, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so this is the end of row 2, and we were just putting one double crochet in every single stitch. So this is how your work should be looking like, all the way to the end here. Just one double crochet in every stitch. So now we'll be moving on to row 3. Okay, so row 3, and what we will be doing, I've already turned my work, but I'm just going to chain now. We chain 3, and then just single crochet in the first stitch, and then chain 3, and single crochet into the next stitch. And you just keep doing this all the way through this row. Chain 3, single crochet into the next stitch, chain 3 and single, oh sorry, I went to yarn over, but you don't with a single crochet, and single crochet into the next. Okay, so this is how your work should be looking like. They look like little picots in each stitch. Okay, so I'll do it again. Chain 1, 2, 3, and into the next stitch, 1 single crochet. And you keep doing this all the way through the row. So you'll have all these little rings that we'll be working into in the next round, well, next row. So just keep doing chain 3, single crochet into the next stitch, all the way through this row, and I'll meet you at the end. Right then, I'm near the end of row 3 and I've got a few little stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches left, because we'll go into that first one as well, right there. So as we've been doing all along is 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the next stitch, and 1, 2, 3 into the next stitch, and 1, 2, 3 into the next stitch, single crochet. Oh, done that right to the end, so don't worry. Lost track. Right, so this is how your work should be looking like. So you've got little picots, so little hoops that we will be working into. This is how your work should be looking like. It does all twist, but yeah, so that's how it should look all the way. So we've got these nice little hoops that we'll be working into in the next round. So again, you should have 120, but it doesn't matter if you have like skipped a stitch here and there, because the overall look, it won't make any difference, so don't worry too much. So this is the end of row 3 and we'll be moving on to row 4.